supremacist shooter. That store, when it opened, was a huge political event. Did you hear about the neighborhood, how they were cut off by Highway 33 and they didn't have a grocery store for several decades, and it was a big deal when it opened up? Well, Hillary Clinton was the senator at the time when they opened that store. And keep in mind, they opened it on O.J. Simpson's birthday, who's the old Buffalo Bills store, who's been used since the 90s for racially divisive things. By the way, the crime scene for O.J. Simpson was discovered in history June 13th, the day leaving 201 days left in the year. But the point is, the shooting was on Hillary Clinton's 201st day of her age. And she cut the ribbon to open that store on July 9th, 2003. Now, the next shooting was in Uvalde, and Matthew McConaughey is the big celebrity there. That shooting was 201 days after his birthday. The next major mass shooting in the news was in Tulsa, Oklahoma, on the anniversary of the race riots. And that was exactly 201 days after the Superior General's birthday, the leader of the Jesuits, Arturo Sosa. And it was St. Francis Hospital, like we're in the time of the first Jesuit Pope, Pope Francis, who's the first to live in Suite 201. And then the next shooting was actually in Nigeria that made big headlines at St. Francis Catholic Church on Pentecost Sunday. Now, here's the thing about the Jesuits. The oldest English script is credited to the Catholic monk Berthford of Ramsey Abbey in the year 1011 AD. So English language, the oldest known script, goes to a Catholic monk. In the 16th century, the Jesuits were recognized by Rome. And about 50 years later, we had English standardized as a 26-letter alphabet, and we had the Gregorian calendar. And the Jesuits are very much into the occult. And I don't know if you know the history of the Jesuits, but they're Catholic and Jewish. And Ignatius of Loyola, the founder of the Jesuits, was very much into Kabbalah. And Kabbalah has a text called the Book of Formation. And on the first page in the opening paragraph, it says, God created the world with numbers, letters, and words. And the three biblical alphabets, Hebrew, Aramaic, and Greek, they're all based on an alphabetic order because every letter is a number. So if you take the English alphabet and you make A1, B2, C3, D4, E5 up to Z is 26, here's what's funny. If you write out Ignatius of Loyola, the founder of the Jesuits, so I would be the 9th letter, G would be the 7th, N would be the 14th, A the 1st. If you add up Ignatius of Loyola, it equals 201. If you add up Pope Francis's birth name, Jorge Mario Bergoglio, it adds up to 201. He's the first to live in Suite 201 called the Domus Sanctae Martyr. Domus Sanctae Martyr equals 201. If you write out the Jesuit order, it equals 201. The Illuminati, which was established May 1st, 1776 by the Jesuit Adam Weishaupt, he would end up dying in history 201 days after the anniversary of its establishment. If you write out Order of Illuminati, it equals 201. This number is used again and again by this gang all throughout history to make war, to take away rights and liberties. After 9/11, there were 2 towers that became 0, that became 1. And we pretty much sacrificed the Fourth Amendment after that. And we said, you know what? We need to keep ourselves safe. So now the government's going to keep track of every last thing we do.